This is my post-fight review for Robeisy Ramirez versus Brandon Benitez. Benitez came out being aggressive, man. He's a very good body puncher. He was somebody that a lot of people didn't realize would be able to come out and be aggressive against a guy like Robeisy. Now, Robeisy is coming off a tough loss with Espinoza. I felt like he was going to be heavily motivated in this fight. I definitely wasn't sleeping on him or felt like he was going to get upset in this fight. I just felt like it possibly could have went further the distance than what I expected, but Benitez seemed like he was a little bit gun shy early on, and then when he tried to pick it up in the middle rounds, Robeisy had so much energy and power saved up that he wasn't really going to try to keep Benitez around and play with him. He knew that Benitez was a decent fighter. He seen the abilities he had, especially when Benitez was going to the body, fighting the inside, punching through the guards. And Robeisy, he brought out the uppercut around the sixth round. I want to say around the sixth round, he didn't really start throwing the uppercut until then. I was impressed that he was actually sticking to the jab early on and throwing the right hook. Didn't really rely on the left hand that much. I definitely felt like he could have tried something different in this fight, and he did. He used those rounds to kind of get himself back motivated and actually try some different things. He didn't just stick to one thing like he did in most fights with just the left hand. And he set up a lot of different things. He didn't throw uppercuts early on until later on in the sixth round. And when I started to see him aim that uppercut on Benitez, when Benitez was hanging over and trying to fight in the inside, I definitely felt like it might have been lights out after that. You know, it's going to be lights out pretty soon. And Benitez just kept walking inside, fighting inside. He started getting in close distance. That's when I seen Robeisy throwing uppercuts and hooks with the right hand. And I said, if he starts doing that, that means later on he's going to start trying to aim that left hand. And man, he hit Benitez with one of the biggest, I want to say the biggest left uppercuts I've ever seen. He literally almost tucked this guy's heads off. And I've never seen anything like that before. Because the way he set it up, it's like Benitez went spinning. He rolled and fell into the ropes, and the ropes kind of like woke him up. And he fell on the bottom ropes, not the middle or top rope. So it was definitely a devastating knockout. I've never seen anything like that before, but especially with a guy like Robeisy, you can't sit around and sit up under that left hand. And he was kind of walking Benitez towards that left hand the whole fight, and he was just trailing it. I mean, after a while, I guess he fell asleep not thinking about the left hand or the uppercut, especially the uppercut because it wasn't being thrown. He threw the left hand a couple of times throughout the fight. But as far as the uppercut, it wasn't getting thrown until like the sixth round. And once he started to do that, Benitez couldn't really keep up with what Robeisy was doing. This was an excellent performance by him to get back in the winning column. They're saying that he could possibly fight Rafael Espinoza next or soon. I'm hearing next, but we don't know right now. You know, anything can happen. I've heard he's been promised a rematch, and if that rematch can happen, I would definitely be impressed by that. But it was a good performance by Robeisy, and hopefully he can get back in the ring very soon. Didn't take much damage in this fight. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.